We are. We are live. Indeed, we are live. Hi, everybody. It's Bruce here with Traveling with Bruce. Welcome to Thursday Night Trivia, January the 10th, 2019. How's it going, everybody? It's dark here. It's dark everywhere, I'm sure by now. Sun is still setting pretty early, isn't it? Got some trivia questions all lined up for you. Cheers to one and all from Traveling with Bruce. Hope you're having a good evening, a good week. Tasty caffeine-free Diet Coke. How tasty can brown fuzzy water really be? I don't know. I just like it. What can I say? It works for me. Absolutely. Folks are signing in right now. Fantastic. You guys are getting ready for trivia. I got trivia ready. I was busy after the show. After the 5 o'clock show, I started putting trivia questions together to get ready for the show, and I had some fun here. Hope you enjoy these as much as I did. Putting them together should be good. Let's see who's here, and we'll say hi to the folks who've joined in. Sebastian Shore is here. He's saying I'm first. Nathan Boat Review is second. He's here. Cat Rose says I'm third. Ed Tolson, hi, everybody. Cat Rose, hi, Ed. Cat Rose saying gray and gloomy outside. Linda Buffington is here. Hi, everybody. Ed Tolson, hello, Cat. Hello, Linda. Linda's going, hey, Ed. Linda, are you dealing with birthday hangover? She's wondering. Paul Wilgus, hello, everybody. Linda, hey, Paul. Paul Wilgus, hey there, Linda. Brittany, hi, Bruce and all. Paul Wilgus, hello, Brittany. Ed Tolson, no hangover here. Linda Buffington, good, Ed. Deb Guimet is here from Northern New York State. Hi, Bruce and TWB family. Lisa Murray, good evening, Bruce and everybody. And STNCC1701E is saying hello. How you doing? Saint Nick, are you Saint Nick? I have no idea how to figure that out. I'll just call you Saint Nick. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to live trivia. We're getting ready to fire it all up. Brittany Lockwood, I have a couple of Sprite Zeros by me. She's ready to go. Brittany's all set, ready. You're not gonna strip up Brittany Lockwood tonight. She's ready to roll here. Fantastic. Waiting for a few more to come on in, and we'll fire it up. We did some news earlier today about the Oasis of the Seas, the big, giant cruise ship that Royal Caribbean has. That ship has been turned around. She was supposed to go to Cozumel, be there tomorrow morning. She's not going to Cozumel. She's now heading back to Florida. She's going to be back in Port Canaveral for Saturday morning, apparently, because they've got a norovirus outbreak on board. Started with 167 cases that were confirmed yesterday. Today, it's 277 cases. I don't know what the latest number is. It could be even higher than that by now. That's 3% or more of the total number of people on board the ship. Crew members are coming down with it as well. So the ship is headed back to Florida. The cruise line, Royal Caribbean, has refunded all passengers fully for the entire cruise and apologized for this. Of course, doesn't fix everything, but for those who were certainly ill, and for those now who are missing Cozumel and missing a couple more days of relaxation, they're getting compensated. I think it's the right thing to do. I wish Norwegian would pick up on this kind of thing, because Norwegian has had their issues, and they've never offered these kinds of these refunds or anything like that. They're tough nut to crack sometimes. I don't know what's wrong with Norwegian. Anyway, Royal Caribbean, I commend you for doing that. That's the right thing, and I know you're going to have a crew of people waiting at the pier when the ship returns to Port Canaveral. You're going to be working that ship from top to bottom, front to back, to get her all cleaned up and try to eliminate that virus if at all possible. Hopefully it'll go well. We'll keep our fingers crossed for that. Who else is here? Brittany Lockwood is ready. Nathan Boat Review. Hello, TWB Day. Cat Rose, I have Dr. Pepper. Nathan, family. Agnes, evening all. Hi, Agnes, New Jersey. Linda Buffington, boring water here. Brittany Lockwood, I think it all will have to do with the topic for the earlier show, as how active I'll be in the chat for the earlier show. Oh, okay. Nathan, the Royal Caribbean app says day 6 at day 7. Agnes, American Cruise Line pre-trivia video, right on. Thank you for letting me know. Sylvan Forest trivia, yay. Nathan, I got a Norwegian ad. Got a Norwegian ad. Oh, that's fantastic. Nurse Nancy, hi there. Glad to be here for trivia. Brittany Lockwood, my mom and I are seriously considering a Disney cruise out of New Orleans early next March. Nurse Nancy, Avalon Waterways ad before the live stream. Avalon, nice river cruise company. Yes, please do tell me, folks, if you get an ad before you watch any of my videos, this live show, or anytime you've watched a video lately, let me know who's advertising on my channel. I'm kind of curious to see what brand names are using me as a vehicle to advertise to potential clients. I'm very pleased to see Norwegian, actually, because that's one of the first major cruise lines that has advertised. Although I was told the other day, I think Viking Ocean Cruises was advertising on my channel. Now I'm hearing about Avalon. We know about American Cruise Line. The River Cruise guys, they've been running a bunch of ads, apparently. Fantastic. I love it. Nathan talking about they're free at sea. He's saying, oh, I got you. Right on, Nathan. Right on Norwegian. Right on. Debbie Manuel. Hi, Bruce and everyone. Sorry, missed the show earlier. Work had me out of town, but I'm ready for some trivia. Ad was about asking if I was affected by the camp fire, about the fire. Interesting. Very interesting, Debbie. Very regional advertising going on there, obviously. Agnes, New Jersey. Norwegian is advertising suddenly on TV in New York and the New Jersey area. Very interesting. Paul Lucas. Hello, Debbie. I know that the Encore is coming to New York late this year. The new ship, the brand new one, I think it's going to be used out of New York to start with. But there will be, there's going to be more and more business coming out of the Northeast for Norwegian going forward as these new ships keep coming along. So they're trying to build up their clientele. It could also be that numbers have been weak from New York lately and they want to beef it up. So throw some dollars that direction at potential, people that could potentially cruise on the line. That might be what's going on. I don't know. Paul Wilkes, hey, Debbie. And Debbie is going, hey, Paul, how you doing? Everyone's saying hi to everybody else. Fantastic. I'm about ready to start this baby. We got 21 of you here. We'll see how many more want to trickle in as the show goes on. Nurse Nancy, do you think they're going to do ads based on viewers, not the channel? Do you think they are doing ads based on the viewers, not the channel? Well, I'm going to suggest that Nurse Nancy, the folks at Norwegian and Avalon and American River Cruising, well, all the other advertisers, frankly, that have been here, what they're doing is likely working with YouTube, the marketing department and the marketing department, or the advertising divisions of each side. So the advertising agencies for the advertisers are working with the advertising division of YouTube, and they're probably working out the algorithms, saying, look, Norwegian will say something like, look, we don't want 13-year-olds. We don't want to be advertising to 13-year-olds. That's not our market. We don't even want to be advertising 24-year-olds. That's not our market. We would prefer to advertise to our core demographic user of our cruise ships. Who cruises on Norwegian? Well, if you're looking at the Norwegian Jade and the Dawn and the Sky and the Star, ships that are 10, 15, 20 years old, those are cruise ships that are appealing to probably more mature individuals, so 50 and older. If you're thinking about advertising on the Bliss cruise ship, you're thinking about advertising the Breakaway, the Getaway, maybe the Epic, you might be thinking 40-year-olds to 50-year-olds, somewhere in that range, between 40 and 60 perhaps. So the cruise line will say, look, right now we're just doing a big old promotion. We want to put that free at sea deal out there. We want the world to know that you book a cruise now, you can get up to 5 free offers. It's very likely they're saying to YouTube, here's our demographic. These are the income range that our clients, generally enjoy, whether they're retired or not. This is how much cash flow they have. This is their age group. This is what they like. And YouTube is thinking, well, gee, traveling with Bruce would be a perfect spot to advertise to your peeps because he talks to cruisers. I mean, how seriously narrowed in do you want to go? I mean, it's not like Bruce is attracting people who are transmission rebuilders. I mean, yeah, I don't have that crowd. Someone else does, and let the transmission companies advertise to them. So I can imagine that there are a number of channels, including mine and others that we all know and love, that are also getting ads from these advertisers. Just makes sense. I mean, it just makes sense. Uber apparently advertised the other day. I was surprised at Uber being on my channel in a way. I mean, pleasantly surprised, but still surprised because Uber, I envision the Uber user to be younger, like my daughter's age, 30, using her phone with her app to hail a car. not 60 somethings, you know. So I was a bit surprised at Uber, but then again, I have a wide audience. I do know that, well, in reality, about 65 to 70% of my audience is 45 and older. I know that from my analytics. But you know, the remainder are younger, and so Uber is looking to, you know, reach out. And the other thing Uber could be trying to do is Uber is trying to get the message out to 40 and 50-year-olds as well. Don't just call the taxi company when you need a taxi. Give us a try too, because more and more of this generation, 63-year-olds, we have smartphones, and we can download the app for free. And I've downloaded apps. I know how to do that. So, you know, maybe Uber is thinking along those lines. But yeah, I would say, Nurse Nancy, that you know, they're looking for numbers. Obviously, they're prepared to buy a certain number of ads. Maybe they're saying to YouTube, look, here's a budget. You know, here's a budget of $100,000 for this week or this month, or here's $1 million budget for this month of January. Spend $250,000 a week. And here are the parameters we want you to shoot at. And YouTube just enters all that information into their system, and their artificial intelligence computers will say, oh, okay, well, one of the channels we'll definitely advertise on is Traveling with Bruce. Got a following, growing channel, no strikes against him. He's liked by his you know, his viewers. He has a high like ratio, a lot of thumbs ups versus thumbs down, all that sort of stuff. And they're cruisers. Let's advertise through him to them. But it doesn't mean I'm getting rich. It only means for every click that they get from me, will my channel get a credit for that? How much am I getting? I have no idea, because I don't know what each advertiser pays to advertise on my channel. I have no idea. That I get an overall number from YouTube, like the overall dollar amount that my channel generates in per 1,000 clicks, what it pays out, and that varies depending on the time of the year. Just before Christmas, it hit the high. Right now, it's at a lower level, and it's going to come back up again towards Super Bowl and then the March Madness. So it's all coming and going. But right now, this is the slow time for cruise lines. They want to get business going. This is where they're trying to sell cruises. The first few weeks of January, big time advertising, and you guys are seeing ads. So there you go. Interesting. Let's see here. Nurse Nancy, like because Google tracks your purchases. Nurse Nancy saying, yep. To Brittany Lockwood, I missed the show earlier too. Getting a Disney app set up, but not linked to my mom's account yet. Once that happens, I'll be able to see everything on my phone. I may set up the app on my tablet too. Agnes, New Jersey, MSC Cruise has been doing a lot of TV ads on discounting $599 for a cruise with drink package and other perks. That's right. True. Janie Sue is here. Hi there, everybody. Hi, True Janie. Paul Wilgus, I get cruise-related ads on cruise channels and other types of ads at not cruise-related channels. There you go. Debbie Emanuel. Nancy, probably because gave me one about local fire. They all know where we are. They do. Linda Buffington. Tempur-Pedic mattress ad for me, and I haven't bought a mattress in years. I have a Tempur-Pedic mattress. Oh. Jennifer and I, we love our Tempur-Pedic mattress. Nathan, I got off the Harmony a month ago, and it used IQ then 2 weeks ago, and they added it to the Royal Caribbean app. Oh, interesting. Brittany Lockwood, let's all give Bruce a thumbs up. True Janie, done. Brittany, Nathan, boat review. I do too, Paul Wilgus. Debbie Moser is here. Hi, Bruce. Do you know if you have travel insurance, do they pay the med bills, or do you pay the bills and the insurance reimburses after? Debbie, it depends on where you are. I think in many cases, it could well be that let's say you're in Jamaica and you need medical care. The hospital that you're going to, if it's a private hospital, they may want a payment from you, rather, even though you have insurance. And on the other hand, they may say, look, the cost of this, like say let's say you broke your arm or something like that, the cost to fix you up is going to be 10 grand. We're going to want $2,500, 25% for sure, because the insurance company may have a deductible with you, and we'll be lucky to get 3/4 from them. That could be the game. If the hospital knows who the insurance company is, like, let's say you're using a major size outfit like Alliance, it may well be that you might be giving the hospital your insurance policy number, and then they will literally go online and set up a deal with them, with Alliance directly, notifying them that you're there for treatment, and they're looking for a basically a go ahead from the insurance company to give that person service because they're covered. You never know. So in some cases you might have to pay. In some cases you might have to pay a percentage. It all depends on the hospital, the country, whole kinds of stuff. That's all I can tell you there. I haven't personally had to use insurance, myself, thankfully, offshore to do anything like that. I will say though that I used to live in the Cayman Islands, and 1998, 99 into 2000, and my wife and daughter and I were on a trip to the UK. We're in London, and Jennifer, we were living out of a suitcase, obviously, and we were in a bed and breakfast type, like of a hotel that included breakfast every morning. And we were in our room, and I guess we were getting ready to head to a laundromat to do some laundry. It's in the UK. And Jennifer was going through the suitcase that we were designating as our dirty laundry suitcase. And she needed to sit down on the floor to separate the whites from the colored items and the, whatever went into a washing machine and what didn't. And she sat on the floor, and she liked to sit on her floor on her knees and then splay her legs out and her feet out. And she'd been doing that since she was a child. And this was about 2000, I suppose, 1999. And she heard a popping sound come from her knee. And so she tried to sit down and straighten her legs out. Well, her one leg straightened out, the other leg wouldn't straighten out. It stayed bent, stayed like this. So she couldn't straighten her leg, and if she tried, there would be pain. And so she could only bring her leg in about 3 inches, but she couldn't go out any further. Her knee was bent in. And so what do we do? So we happen to have insurance through a Caymanian insurance provider, because on the island in the Caymans, you have to have insurance, otherwise your employer can't hire you. And this is through my employer, by the way. So had an 800 number on the back of our insurance card. I phoned it, telephoned the number, and it worked. It went right to Caymanian. And the Caymanian insurance company, I told them what had happened. They said, "Where are you?" I said, "London, England." They said, "What hotel are you in?" We told them the name of the establishment. And they said, 1 second, and they typed it in. They said, "Are you on so-and-so street near Russell Square?" I said, "Yes, we are." They knew where the hotel was. And they said, "What's your room number?" We told them that. They said, "We're sending a doctor over. We'll be sending a doctor to you. You'll have to pay the doctor £5 as a deductible." I said, "Oh, yeah, we can do that. We have £5 cash." Yeah. And so within an hour, knock on the door was the doctor with a black handbag, doctor's bag. Very polite, very professional, and very understanding and sympathetic to our plight. And took a look at Jennifer and reassured her that good news, this is not serious damage, but you have aggravated your knee joint, and in your kneecap has caught a bit of a ligament, and the only cure is rest. Just relax. And he gave her a prescription for some painkillers to make it a little easier. And then he said, if it doesn't get better in the next 2 or 3 days, here is the card of a specialist. You'll call this specialist, who's a specialist in knees, joints, that kind of thing. Well, 2 days later, she was still having some trouble, so she called the specialist, told the receptionist what happened. Again, through the insurance, they said no problem, and we went to the doctor at the address that they provided, which was nearby where we were. And the specialist looked at her knee and said, well, actually, your range of motion is now half. You'll be fine by about tomorrow or the day after. There's nothing more I need to do. But let me ask you this, he said, what's it like living in the Cayman Islands? And he wanted to know all about that. So she had a wonderful visit with the specialist, who I think charged her £5 for the visit. And the rest was paid by the insurance company. And that's how it worked for us. Nothing else required. We didn't even have to fill out paperwork. We had done the claim. The doctors filled out the paperwork on behalf of Jennifer, and that was that. So that's how good it can get, but it can be also pretty bad. And sorry if I've kind of taken a while to answer that question, but I thought I'd go into that story a little bit. Debbie Manuel, thanks for the reminder. Britt, Nathan, where is D&G? Kat Rose, Uber will eventually have Uber Air. Brittany, I have not used Uber yet, nor have I used Lyft. Steamer, question please. Linda, LOL with flying cars, Kat. Nathan, yes, Bean. Kat Rose, yep. Agnes, Brittany, is the Disney app strictly for the park? The Steamer, thumbs up, please. Kat Rose, I want my flying car, please. Brittany, I think the one I have is my Disney Experience app, and that is for Disney World. I think there are other Disney apps. Sylvan, and I demand my jetpack and my robotic maid too, please. Paul Wilson, laughing out loud. Steamer, no commercials for the show before me. No commercials. Debbie Moser, thank you. Nathan, on the Harmony, the CD suede the CD said that, what was that? Someone said that someone put the popcorn in the safe, and then I'm like, Nathan, say really, I'm not sure what you're trying to tell me, Nathan. I have no idea what you're saying here. Alania is here. Hi, Bruce. No ad for me today. Linda Buffington, what a way to get out of doing laundry, laugh out loud. Yeah, that's right. Nurse Nancy for Jennifer. I bet she doesn't sit like that anymore. She doesn't. Brittany Lockwood, nice. Debbie Moser, wow, great story. Sounds like the insurance company is one of the first calls to make. Absolutely right. All right, let's play some trivia. Let's do it. Let's answer Steamer's question, please. He's saying, let me get the first quiz up right here. Okay, here we go. Someone was asking me the other day, Bruce, could you do some travel type trivia questions, please? I'd like to get some travel trivia questions. Well, I have one right here, and let's get it started. Let's see how you guys do on this one. Make sure I'm all up to speed here with everything. All right, we're up to speed. All right, guys, here we are. Thank you for joining me. 25 of you are here. Tell me the 10 states in the United States where they have the highest percentage of holders of U.S. passports. What states in the U.S. hold the highest number of U.S. passports, percentage of the population? Let me know. Here we go. What states in the USA are the ones where they have the most holders of U.S. passports? Cool Jazz, he's thinking New York. Now, I would think New York because you can fly out of JFK, you can fly out of LaGuardia, do a lot of traveling out of New York City. Yes, 62.4% of the New York State population, I think this would be adult population, have a passport. That's about number 5 in the country. So yes, sir, New York is number 1. Paul had number 1 as well, New York number 1 as well, excuse me. Linda Buffington, California is who she's guessing, and that's number 6. Right behind New York, 60.1% of Californian adults have a passport. Agnes is trying Los Angeles. Or no, Agnes, I don't think you're trying Los Angeles. That's Louisiana if you're giving me L.A. Are you thinking Louisiana or are you thinking L.A.? I'm going to go with Louisiana. And I'm going to take a look and say, nope, Louisiana is not on the list because L.A. doesn't work. I need states. Deb Guimet, what about Massachusetts, Bruce? Yep, Massachusetts is number 4, just ahead of New York. 63.42%. Then Lisa had New York, and True Janie Sue was thinking Idaho. Idaho is not in the top 10 for passport holders. Agnes had California, so the Cat Rose, and then Debbie had New York. We have all those. Louisiana has been guessed by Brittany, and Brittany, I gave that answer to someone else, and it wasn't right. Lisa Murray, what about Texas? What about the state of Texas? Not in the top 10. Deb Guimet, Florida. Bruce, Florida. Nope, not in the top 10. With all those cruisers, all those folks living in Florida that can go to another country and no brainer. Nope, Florida's not in the top 10 for passport holders. I was shocked. Debbie, what about Washington, D.C.? I don't have Washington, D.C. at all as a District of Columbia. I have a feeling that for whatever reason, it either didn't make the list or most adults that are in Washington are commuting in, like workers from other states. But as far as the absolute population of Washington, D.C., Washington, D.C. did not rank in the top 10. Paul Wilgus, Florida, we've done. Brittany Lockwood, what about Michigan, Bruce? Home of the automobile, making the automobile. Nope, Michigan is not in the top 10. True Janie Sue, what about Washington State? The state of Washington. Yes, number 9. They have 57.28% of adults have passports. St. Nick has Florida. We've got it. Deb Guimet, Pennsylvania. Nope, Pennsylvania is not on the list. New Jersey, Agnes is wondering, number 1. Agnes, you got the number 1 state for passports. 68.3% of all adults in New Jersey have a passport. I think the reason is so many of them work in New York, they commute there, and so many of them have to travel for business, whether to Europe or Canada or elsewhere. That's probably why. And of course, for pleasure too, of course. Florida from BC, we've got already. David's 72112 is thinking Texas. We already got it. Welcome, David. Welcome, BC. Brittany, Texas. Nope. True, Janie. Maine, the state of Maine. Nope, not on the list. Deb Guimet, Hawaii. I would have thought Hawaii would be a popular state for passports, but it's not in the top 10. Debbie had Florida. Nurse Nancy Homer going for Wisconsin. She's going for her home state. Nope, Wisconsin is not on the list. Nurse Nancy. Nathan, Maryland, Bruce. Maryland. Nope, Maryland's on the list either. Ian Spencer, living here in Sarasota, Florida. Nurse Nancy, Illinois. Nope, not Illinois. Washington State, we've done. Nurse Nancy, Minnesota, not here. Hawaii, no. Alaska. Alaska, yes. Alaska is third, 65.1. You want to get to the U.S. lower 49 and drive, you got to have a passport to get into Canada. Otherwise, you're flying from Alaska to the USA, but there's a lot of Alaskans that fly elsewhere once they are in the lower 48 and they want to have to use their passports. Absolutely. Brittany Lockwood is thinking about Oregon as a guess. Nope, Oregon is not here. Alaska, we did. Maryland, again, no. Florida, again, nope. Hawaii, no. Illinois, no. Brittany, Georgia. Nope, not Georgia. Illinois, we've done. Connecticut. Yep, Connecticut, 10-9. Number 8, Connecticut, 58.5% from Connecticut, probably working in New York and traveling from New York. You bet. Brittany Lockwood, Tennessee. No, Tennessee is not in the top 10. Virginia, Deb Guimet. Nope, not in the top 10. Oregon, no. Georgia, no. Nevada, nope. Connecticut, we just did. Alaska, we did. Washington, we've done. Arizona, no. Arizona is not in the top 10. Arkansas, no. Pennsylvania, no. Delaware, yes. Brittany Lockwood, Delaware, number 2. 67% of Delawarean adults have a passport. There are 2 states left that are both in the northeast of the USA. Vermont is one of them. Number 10 is Vermont at 56.3, leaving me 1 northeast state to go. Oklahoma, New Mexico, Arizona, North Dakota, Montana, Colorado, Rhode Island. No. Hello, Bruce and everyone. Paul Wilson is saying, hi, Paul Wilson. Lisa Murray, Ohio. No. Agnes, Massachusetts. No. Nina Frank, New Jersey. No. South Dakota, Brittany. No. Maine. No. Massachusetts. No. West Virginia. No. Washington, Maryland. No. We're talking the Northeast, right on the Atlantic Ocean. Rhode Island. Nope, but not Rhode Island. I'm looking for a state that is right on the Atlantic. It's not Connecticut. It's not New York. It's not Massachusetts. It's not Maine. It's New Hampshire, Deb Guimet. Yes, indeed. New Hampshire it is. 59.3% have a passport. And that does the quiz. Well done. The answers from the top 10 down. New Jersey is number 1. Delaware, Alaska, Massachusetts, New York, California, New Jersey, Connecticut, Washington, and Vermont. Those were the states that have the highest percentage of adults holding a U.S. passport. Very interesting. All right. The second quiz is tell me the 10 states that have the least number of adults holding a U.S. passport. What are the 10 states with the lowest percentage ownership of passports? Let me know. I'm watching for the delay to come through here. The lowest ownership of U.S. passports by state. Linda is thinking Mississippi. Number 1, you got it. 19.8% of Mississippian adults have a U.S. passport. What does that tell you in Technicolor? Debbie Manuel. Montana. Nope, Montana's in the middle. West Virginia, Deb Guimet. Yeah, number 2 state. West Virginia. Coal country. Mr. Trump's backers. 20% have passports. 80% do not. Isn't that something? Alabama. Nina Frank. Alabama. Yep, number 4. 25% have passports, 75% do not. Paul Wilgus, West Virginia, you got it. True, Janny Sue, Kentucky, number 3, 25% do only have a passport, 75% do not. Debbie Moser, Arkansas, number 5, 25.1%, so around 75% do not carry a U.S. passport. Sylvan Forrest, thinking about Texas. Nope, it's in the middle somewhere, Sylvan. Nurse Nancy, Wisconsin, my home state. Are they in the bottom 10? Nope, you're somewhere in the middle there, Nurse Nancy. What do we got here? We got Paul Wilson guessing New Mexico. Nope, not in the bottom 10. Texas, no. Tennessee, Debbie Manuel, yep, number 6. Tennessee, 28.7% have a passport. What, 81 in the so 81%, a little bit over that, do not. Out of Tennessee. David's Arizona is thinking. No, Arizona's in the middle, I guess, David. Louisiana, Brittany Lockwood. Yep, number 7, Louisiana. 29.5% have a passport. About 70% don't have a passport. Brittany Lockwood had Florida. We've tried that already. Indiana, Lisa Murray. Indiana, number 9. Indiana, 32.7% have a passport. 67% do not. West Virginia, we have done it. Wyoming, not on the list, somewhere in the middle. Alabama, we did. Ohio, somewhere in the middle. South Dakota, they're somewhere in the middle too. Nevada, not on this list either. There are 2 states left to go. Wyoming, no. North Dakota, question mark. Nope. Arkansas, we did. Alabama, we did. Hawaii in the middle. Wyoming in the middle. Oklahoma, number 10. Oklahoma, 33% of adults have a passport. 2/3 do not in Oklahoma. 1 state to go. North Dakota, no. Arkansas, Ohio, Virginia, no. Tennessee, no. South Dakota, no. Colorado, Arkansas, Mississippi, Idaho, Ohio, no. None of those states. Oklahoma, Missouri, Iowa, Arizona, Missouri, Utah, Kansas, nope. Iowa, Kansas, Georgia, Nebraska, New Mexico. Sorry, late. What's the question, Tracy Dunlap? What state, there's 1 state left out of 10, has the lowest ownership of a U.S. passport by adults? 1 state left. Illinois, New Mexico just came in. None of those. I'm looking for a state on the eastern seaboard, but in the southern part of the eastern seaboard, not the northern half of the eastern seaboard. What is it? Deb just nailed it right there. South Carolina is the state, number 8 at 32% with U.S. passports, 68% without. So here they are, the 10 states where the general population of adults has the fewest percentage of U.S. passports in their hands, and that would be the worst off, Mississippi. And then followed by West Virginia, Kentucky, Alabama, Arkansas, Tennessee, Louisiana, South Carolina, Indiana, and Oklahoma. And isn't that an interesting list of states on both sides of this quiz? Those who have the most passports, those who have the least number of passports. The most, New Jersey at 68%, the least, Mississippi at 19.8%. Wow. What's the standard of living between those 2 states? Shockingly different. What would be the education? Shockingly different. What would be many other indicators? Shockingly different. I would almost say third world to modern world in a way. I mean, in a way. It's and it just doesn't stop, does it? It just doesn't end. Mississippi is always ranking poorly in so many areas. It's heartbreaking, actually. It's very heartbreaking. Anyway, there you go. All righty, that is the first quiz, or the first 2 quizzes of the evening. Well, let's move on to the next one. This one here is a worldwide quiz. This one is good for everybody around the planet. You don't have to be an expert in the USA, but American answers will work here, but so will European answers. So let's see what we have here for answers. 32 of you are here. Thank you for joining me. 16 of you have given me thumbs ups. Thank you very much. All right, here we go with the 3rd quiz of the night. Can you tell me the top 50 hotel brands worldwide based on the number of rooms? So in effect, tell me the 50 largest hotel chains in the world. What are they called? Fire away. Think about your hometown. What hotels have you got? and where have you been in your lives for traveling? What hotel chains have you stayed in? And start firing away answers. Agnes, 90.4 graduation rate in New Jersey as of December 18, 2018. Right on. That's right, Agnes. Nurse Nancy, sorry, New USA, sorry. Debbie Moser, Hilton. Deb Guimet, Hilton. Linda Buffington, Hilton. And I see another one. Lisa Murray has got Hilton. And Brittany and Debbie. Anyone else giving me Hilton? There's a whole bunch of Hilton. And Tracy, you're all correct, folks. Hilton is one of the top chains in the world. Looks like number 4, the Hilton hotel chain. 185,000 rooms are showing up here for the Hilton hotel chain. Then there's the Hilton Garden Inn. That's 58,000 rooms. Let's see if there's anyone else here with Hilton on it. Let me take a look. Say, no, those are the two Hiltons on the top 50. Agnes, New Jersey, Marriott, the Marriott hotel chain. Yes, number 3 in the world. Hilton, by the way, is number 4. I'm sorry. Marriott's number 3. Marriott, number 3. Hilton, 193,000 hotel rooms. Excuse me. Let me take a look at any other Marriott spin-offs. Let me just double check to see if there's any others. No others. All right, that's 2 of them. Tracy Dunlop, Best Western, Bruce, number 1 in the world. Best Western, 305,000 hotel rooms. Best Western is the number 1 hotel brand on the planet. Nurse Nancy, Hampton, the Hampton Inns. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like number 6 for Hampton Inn. 159,600 odd for the Hampton Inns. Looking here in case there's a secondary brand, but I don't think so. Yep, that's very well done, Nurse Nancy. Lisa had Hilton. Brittany, let's give Bruce a thumbs up. Thank you so much. 23 now. Oh, man, you guys are jumping on there. Thank you. Sylvan Forest, Sheraton, the Sheraton hotel chain. Yes, sir. Sheraton Hotels and Resorts. Looks like about number 10 at 143,000. Just going to double check to see if there's any other Sheraton style secondary. No. So that's it. Okay. Thank you. Holiday Inn, True Jenny Sue. Holiday Inn. The Holiday Inn Hotels and Resorts, number 2 in the world, 249,691. Holiday Inn Express is about number 5 at 173,000. You add up those 2 together, that's number 1 in the world, by the by. Let's see, any other Holiday Inns that I'm seeing here? I don't think so. I think those will be the 2. Yep, those are the 2 right there. Very good. Marriott, we have Four Seasons. Nina Frank, you know what? I was looking for Four Seasons, and I couldn't find it the first time. I'm just going to double check right now. Four Seasons, because that is a high-end, top-of-the-line hotel chain. But you have to have 29,900 rooms to qualify, and it might be that Four Seasons just isn't large enough. I could be wrong. Marriott, I've got. Hilton, we have. Best Western, we have. Marriott, Best Western, Holiday Inn. Comfort Inn, Lisa Murray. Comfort Inn looks like number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th place in the world. Comfort Inn, 153,000. 19 Comfort Inn hotel rooms available around the world. Comfort Inn, I think most are in the USA and in Canada, I would say. But yep, that's the country. Comfort Inn, fantastic, Lisa. Debbie had Holiday Inn. Tracy, the Hyatt. The Hyatt. Oh, by the way, Marriott Hotels was guessed earlier already. I just noticed here there's also the Courtyard by Marriott. I have to put that one on the list too. 117,000 more. Anyway, where was I here? I was looking for Hyatt. Excuse me. The Hyatt hotel chain. Yeah, Hyatt Regency. Looks like about number 21 at 65,000 rooms. And let me see if I have any other brands with the word Hyatt in it. I don't see any others, but yeah, they're definitely there. Westin, Debbie Moser, the Westin hotel chain. Westin, yes, Westin Hotels and Resorts, 22nd largest at 64,000 rooms. Fantastic, great chain, beautiful hotels. Hilton, we have Hampton Inn. Have we not done Hampton Inn? Yep, we've done Hampton Inn. Red Roof Inn, there's another one. Red Roof Inn, I know I've seen it. I know I've seen it. Just have to find Red Roof Inn. 1 minute. Yeah, The Red Roof Inns, 36,654. Looks like around 43rd or so largest in the world. Ramada, Debbie Emmanuel, Ramada. Ramada, number 12, I would say, 114,000 from Ramada. I'm looking just in case there's any other rooms with that call themselves Ramada. Nope, that's it. Okay, Best Western we got. That's number 1. Days Inn, Lisa Murray, Days Inn. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th largest chain in the world, 152,900. The Days Inn, absolutely good one. I've stayed at Days Inns. They're cheap and they work. Motel 6, here we go, Deb. Motel 6, looks like number 15 in the world, 95,700. I've stayed at Motel 6. Quality Inn, here we go. Quality Inn looks like about number 11, 123,000 for the Quality Inn chain. Who else we got here? Holiday Inn, we have Marriott, we have, I can't type that fast as Paul Wilson. Motel 6, Four Seasons, well, who else? MGM Resorts. I don't have MGM Resorts anywhere on this list. I'm not sure how many they actually have. Do they have more than 29,000? They're basically based in Vegas / Atlantic City. I don't know if they have enough rooms to qualify, but I don't show them here. So let's move on to Ritz-Carlton, Linda Buffington. The Ritz-Carlton hotel chain, the brand. Can I find Ritz-Carlton? I don't have it. I don't see the Ritz-Carlton chain showing here on this list. Now, there are names here on this list that possibly the Ritz-Carlton is part of this group, but I'm not sure about that. Anyway, this list is made of hotel brands, and I see here hotel names that I know are owned by the same mother corporation, so they're already here. So I don't see Ritz-Carlton. They just might not have 29,000 rooms worldwide. Tracy Dunlop, Red Roof Inn, we've done. Howard Johnson, Steamer, Howard Johnson's, the Howard Johnson's hotel chain. Yeah, here we go. Howard Johnson's. Looks like it's about number 30, 47,177 for Howard Johnson's. Right on. Intercontinental, Nurse Nancy. Yeah, Intercontinental, number 25, and they have 54,736 hotel rooms under the Intercontinental Hotels brand. Very good. Let's see who's next here. Ramada Inn. I think we've had Ramada guests. Yes, we have. Ritz-Carlton. We have Radio Sunday. Tracy Dunlop is guessing Radio Sunday. That must be what is it? European? I have no idea. Let me see if there's anything like this. No, I've got nothing like it at all. Comfort Inn. Comfort Inn we've done already. Westin we've done. Intercontinental we've done. Holiday Inn we've done. Red Roof, Quality Inn we've done. Super 8 we've done. Motel 6. Sorry, Super 8 we have not done. Super 8. Super 8 is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, the 10th largest hotel chain in the world. 130,000 rooms. I use Super 8s, absolutely. And that is the only brand name under that name. Linda Buffington, I thought Hampton Inn was owned by Hilton. It could be. It could be. Brittany, Bruce Inn. There you go. Brittany, what about Regent? Is there a hotel chain known as the Regent? Let's look here. Anything like that? Regent at all? I haven't done anything like that. Embassy Inn. Well, Embassy Suites. I'll give you that one. I see it here. Embassy Suites Hotel, which I believe is owned by Hilton, by the way. 48,000 rooms, but it's its own brand. That's what we're after. Their own brand. Fairmont from BC. Fairmont. Fairmont Hotels. I know that the Fairmont owns the CP Hotels, the former CP Hotels in Canada, but I don't show Fairmont on the list with at least 29,000 rooms, so they're maybe not large enough. Sheraton, we have done the Sheraton, right? Yes, we have. Embassy Suites, there it is. Meridian, Sylvan Forest, Meridian, nice hotel chain. The Meridian chain, let's see here. They are not on the list. They're not large enough, I suppose, to be on the list. How about that? Embassy Suites, we have Country Inn and Suites. Country Inn. Let's take a look for Country Inn. Country Inn. Yeah, here it is. Way to go, Nurse Nancy. Looks like about number 40 or so, 37,400 rooms. La Quinta, Nurse Nancy, the La Quinta chain of hotels. La Quinta brand. The La Quinta brand. There it is, number 38 or so, 39,200 rooms. Right on. Ramada Inn, we've done. Howard Johnson, Lafayette. I was a Hojo. I was a Hojo years ago. Good tips. Tracy Dunlop, Disney All-Star Resorts. No, Disney doesn't show here. Travel Lodge, the Travel Lodge. Yes, it looks like number 42 or 43, 36,150 Travel Lodge rooms. Microtel, M-I-C, Microtel. Microtel, no, but there are chains that sound like it, but not that one. What else we got? Ritz-Carlton, we've done. Intercontinental, we've done. Travelodge, we've done. Days Inn, we've done. Staybridge Suites. Staybridge Suites. No, not large enough. Sofitel, Sylvan, good one. Yes. Looks like number 46 in the world at 34,500. I had the pleasure of staying in a Sofitel hotel at Heathrow. Very nice. I found it to be very good. Cool Jazz, Country Inn and Suites. We've done it. Melia, Sylvan Forest, M-E-L-I-A, Melia Suites, Melia Hotel Chain, Melia. Not showing it at all, sir. Extended Stay America, yes. Yes. Where is that? Here it is. Number 35 or so, 40,400 rooms at Extended Stay. Country Inn, we've done it. Am I not correct? I'm correct in that. Knights Inn, K-N-I-G-H-T. Lisa is thinking about Knights Inn. I'm not finding the right Knights Inn. Sorry to say, not finding it. And I'm just double checking something else here. Okay, there we go. Here, what's next? Any more guesses from you guys? Bed Bugs Are Us, Sylvan. Linda, Starwood Hotels. Let's see here. Nope, not finding that. Yotel, Y-O-T-E-L, Yotel. Nope. Coast Hotels, Coast. Another brand that I recognize, Coast Hotels. Not on the list. Comfort Suites. We've done Comfort Suites, have we not? One moment, folks. One moment. Comfort Suites. Oh, here we go. Comfort Suites. Haven't done it. It's number 30 or so, 43,670. Well done. Fairfield Inn from Lisa Murray. Fairfield Inn by Marriott. Here we go. That should have been a Marriott. 50,000. Looks like about 29 or so. Fairfield Inn by Marriott. Right on. That's part of the Marriott family. We'll get them eventually. Tom Henry, Bed and Breakfast. Red Lion. We've done Red Lion. I believe we've done. Have we not done Red Lion? One moment. Red Lion. I think we've done Red Lion. I just noticed another hotel here. Marriott Hotels and Resorts. Residence Inn by Marriott. 68,900. That's another one off the list. Laugh Out Loud, Cool Jazz. Agnes, good on Sylvan. Debbie Moser, Trump Hotels. Nope. Drury Inn. Nope. Brittany, I am stumped. Oyo from Steaming Bean. O-Y-O. Oyo. No. RCL Oasis class ships. Doubletree from St. Nick. Doubletree. Doubletree. Yeah, here we go. Number 27. Doubletree. 52,000. And let me give you some answers here as we kind of finish this off. Carnival cruise ships. Here are some others. Ibis, I-B-I-S, hotel chain, 94,000. Crown Plaza Hotels and Resorts, 93,000. Radisson Hotels and Resorts, 89,000. The Mercure, M-E-R-C-U-R-E, 85,000. Novotel, 71,000. The Home Inn, 55,000. Econolodge, 53,100. America's Best Value Inn, 52,000. NH Hotels, 49,600. Renaissance Hotels and Resorts, 49,000. Jing Jiang Inn, J-I-N-J Inn, 47,900. Riu Hotels and Suites, RIU Hotels and Suites, 39,000. Radisson SAS now, Radisson Blue, BLU, 39,000. Premier Inn, 38,000. Clarion, 37,800. Iberostar Hotels and Resorts, Iberostar, I don't know how to spell it, 36,000. La Quinta, there it is, 35,000. Sorry, I missed it earlier. Barcelo, 33,000. ETAP, 32,500. And Xinjiang, 29,900. Those are the 50 largest hotel brands in the world. Number one is Best Western, Holiday Inn, Marriott, Hilton, Holiday Inn, Hampton Inn, Comfort Inn, Days Inn, Sheraton. Those make up the top 10 right there. Fantastic. You guys did well. I'm impressed with your hotel knowledge and a few imaginative, very imaginative guesses as well. I applaud you for that. All right, let's do the next one. Let's move on here. Okay, if you're if you're going to Europe and you're taking a repositioning cruise, or you're flying to Europe, you're going to fly back, or if you're anywhere, traveling anywhere you want to go to, but your starting point is Amsterdam, the city of Amsterdam. If that's where you are starting, I want you to tell me what are the 40 most popular and most used destinations for direct flights from Amsterdam. Where can you go from Amsterdam on a direct flight? The 40 heaviest routes that they've got. Fire out what we've got here. Nina, how did I miss Radisson? True Jenny Sue, interesting. Brittany Lockwood, the Vatican. You can fly from the Amsterdam right to the Vatican, land in St. Peter's Square in a little Cessna. You're good to go. Thank you, Brittany. Nurse Nancy, what about New York City? Bruce, is New York in the top 40 for Amsterdam's airport? And well, the answer is yes, it is. And of course, I've forgotten already to set up my brush here. So just pardon me while I set up the thing. Here we go. New York JFK is a destination for Amsterdam. It's what would it be? Number 23. Well, I shouldn't say that. New York for Amsterdam is the third most flown to airport for international travel other than Europe. All right. This quiz is divided into Europe and international. I don't care. There's 20 of each, and New York is in the list. So there you go. Linda Buffington, she's thinking about Rome. And Rome in Italia is definitely the fourth most popular for European destinations. Absolutely. Deb is thinking Paris, number 3 for Paris, Charles de Gaulle Airport for sure. Let's see here. Air Canada, not airlines, Sylvan. I need to know what cities of the world can you fly to direct from Amsterdam, the 40 most popular between international and European destinations. Agnes is thinking the country of Spain. I need cities, not countries. Tracy, New York, we got it. Dallas, Fort Worth, true Janie Sue. Dallas, Fort Worth is her guess. Let's see if Dallas, Fort Worth makes it in the top 20 international. Does not make it. Barcelona, Nina Frank. Yep, number 2 city, Barcelona. In España. Brussels, Nurse Nancy, I don't think so. Brussels is about 20 miles away, so you're not going to fly there. Use the train. United Kingdom, that's a country. I need cities. Tracy Dunlop, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Not on the list. Philly is not on the list. Chicago, Nurse Nancy is thinking Chicago. It is not in the top 20 for international destinations. Rome we have. London, Lisa Murray is thinking about London, England. That's London Heathrow, number 1 destination for sure. London Gatwick is the number 6 location for sure. And London Luton is number 16. So 3 airports in London, absolutely. You add it all up, it's number 1 all the way. Michelle Kendall, New York we have. Kat has London Heathrow. Kit Kat, Hartford. No, not Hartford. Tracy Dunlop. What about Atlanta, Georgia, Bruce? Number 2 international destination, Atlanta. How about that? Debbie Manuel, Frankfurt, Germany. Frankfurt, number 14 is Frankfurt. in popularity. So Deb had that one as well. Kigali, Rwanda. Nurse Nancy. I don't like your odds of Kigali, Rwanda, but I'm looking. I'm looking. No, it did not make it. Sorry to say. London, we have Brittany, Ireland. I need cities, not countries. Sylvan, what about Toronto, Bruce? Give me Toronto. Yep, Toronto. Pearson Airport in Canada, number 4 international destination. Michelle Kendall, Detroit, Michigan, number 6 in the world. Detroit, I can't believe it. It's ahead of Chicago. I can't believe it. It's incredible. What do we got? Barcelona. Debbie is wondering what we have it. I believe we did Barcelona. Did we not do Barcelona? Yes, it is. Number 2. We did Barcelona. Thank you. Brittany's thinking Egypt. Those are countries. I need cities. Tracy had England. That's a country. Nina, Copenhagen. Yep, number 8 destination for Denmark out of Amsterdam, Copenhagen. Montreal. Deb Guimet is thinking Montreal in Canada. And I am looking here and do not find Montreal on the list at all. Michelle Kendall, Minneapolis. Yeah, number 7 is Minneapolis, St. Paul. Tracy Dunlop, what about Dubai, Bruce? Yeah, that's number 1. Number 1 foreign country, number 1 foreign city out of Amsterdam for passengers, Dubai. Yeah, those 7 those A380s are coming into Amsterdam like crazy. Probably 5 or 6 round trips a day. Sylvan Forest, what about Miami, Bruce? Is Miami on the list for Amsterdam? Nope, it is not. Beijing, Michelle, yes. Beijing, number 13. LA, Brittany Lockwood and Lisa are thinking Los Angeles. Los Angeles, number 15 for Los Angeles. Yep. Shannon, Deb is wondering about Shannon, Ireland. Shannon, Ireland is not on the list. No. London we have. Miami, no. Vancouver, Canada, no. Frankfurt we've done. Jakarta, Deb is wondering about Jakarta. It is not on the list. Munich, Michelle, in Germany. Yes, number 10 route for Europe is Munich, Germany. Seattle, BC is wondering about Seattle in Washington. Nope, it is not there. Brittany's still coming with Egypt, and you're just giving me countries. Brittany, you got to give me city names. Think of a city in Egypt, please. Nina Frank, LA, we've done it. Tracy Dunlop, Bahrain, Saudi, what is that? Saudi Arabia, Bahrain? No, I don't think so. No, doesn't work. Bristles, no. Nurse Nancy, St. Petersburg in Russia. St. Petersburg in Russia, not showing on the top 10, top 20 list at all. London, we have Istanbul. Sylvan Forest, what about Istanbul, Bruce? Yes, Istanbul, number 15, going into Turkey. Absolutely. Hamburg, Nina Frank, wondering about Hamburg, Germany. Hamburg is not in the top 20. I was shocked myself. Hong Kong, Nurse Nancy's thinking her. Hong Kong, number 9 in the world. Hong Kong, absolutely. Stockholm, Sweden, Deb is thinking, yep, number 12. Stockholm, Sweden. You guys are getting these knocked off pretty well. Frankfurt, we've done. Seoul, South Korea. Nurse Nancy, Seoul, South Korea from Amsterdam. Nope, not showing it. Debbie is thinking Tokyo because Debbie is thinking Tokyo. Tokyo, no. It might be too far. No, it wouldn't be too far because you can fly to London from Tokyo. But no, Tokyo is not in the top 20 for international destinations. Isn't that something? Nurse Nancy had Tokyo as well. Rob Souter, Montreal. Nope. Dublin for Linda. Dublin, number 5 in Ireland. Absolutely. Honolulu, no. Athens in Greece, not in the top 20, surprisingly. Liberty, Newark, New Jersey. Agnes is wondering about Newark. We've already done New York, but we don't have Newark. No, not enough flights from Newark direct to New Jersey. Paris we have. Orlando, Brittany is wondering about. That's a city, but it is not on this list. No. Madrid in España, number 9 for Madrid. Yes, very well done, Brittany. Debbie had Miami, no can do. Deb, Boston in Massachusetts is not on the top 20 at all. San Francisco, Cool Jazz. Nope, not San Francisco. Istanbul, we've done. Washington, D.C., Brittany Lockwood. Yes, number 19 is Washington Dulles in the USA. It's the 19th most popular route out of Amsterdam. Las Vegas, Debbie is wondering about. Las Wages, nope, can't make the top 20. Fort Lauderdale, no. Damascus, Damascus, they're kind of avoiding Damascus right now. It's no, they're not going there. Sylvan Forest has got the lower Slovodia gas. Sorry there, buddy, you can't do. Rob Souter, Toronto, we've got it. David, Houston, yes, sir. Houston, number 17 in the world. Orlando, no. San Francisco, no. Abu Dhabi, yes. Number 14, United Arab Emirates. Absolutely. Brittany Lockwood, Osaka, Japan, Bruce. Osaka, Japan. Nope, not from Amsterdam. Johannesburg. Nope, not South Africa. San Fran, we've tried. Orlando, we've done. Belfast in Northern Ireland. Nope, not in the top 20. Seattle, no. Miami, no. Dublin, we've done. London, we've done. Cairo. Brittany Lockwood is guessing Cairo, Egypt, as opposed to Egypt. And here's the bad news. Egypt and Cairo don't make it in the top 20. So all that work for nothing. Nina is thinking, just give me Sweden. No can do. David is giving me Memphis. No, sir. No can do Memphis. Beijing. We have done Beijing. Thank you. Creston, so close. Just out of the list. Cool Jazz, Halifax. No. Sydney for BC. No. Tokyo, no. Auckland, New Zealand, no. Vienna, Austria. Yep, number 17 is Vienna. Lisbon, Portugal, number 13. That's another one gone. Brisbane, Australia from Amsterdam. No flights to Australia from Amsterdam. Cairo, no. Istanbul, we have Moscow. Nina Frank, Moscow, not in the top 20. Berlin, Germany, one of my favorite towns, as you folks know who watch me regularly, not in the top 20 either. Casablanca is a guess. Not there. Tokyo, no. Singapore. Singapore is number 18. We're getting low on these guesses now. Lisbon, Honolulu, Rome, we've done. Sao Paulo, Brazil, no. Milan, yes. Numbers 18 is Milan. Monaco doesn't have an airport. Baltimore, no. Tel Aviv in Israel, number 5. Number 5 most popular route is Tel Aviv. Singapore, we have Bangkok. We got it here, 16th overall. Very well done. Cairo, Hartford, Charlotte, Alexandria, Montreal, Oman, and Vancouver. None of those will work. We are down to only 4 in Europe, and we're down to only 5 for international. I can tell you that there's a city in China still available, city in Kenya available, a city in India, and a city in Mexico. The country of Mexico has a city. Munich just came in. We've already got it. In Europe, 1 city in the UK, a city in Switzerland, a city in Norway, and a city in Spain. Any guesses, you guys? Shanghai, Deb Guimet. Yep, that's the China city, Shanghai, number 10 for popularity. Cancun, Mexico. No, Mexico City. Yes, well done. Number 20 is Mexico City. Both Linda and Debbie got that one. So did Nurse Nancy. Nairobi, Brittany. Yep, that is Kenya. Nairobi. Well done. Looks like Daisy Otto has just subscribed to my channel. Welcome, Daisy. Let's see here. Deb Guimet, Manchester. Yes, Deb. Number 7 most popular flight is Manchester. Nina Frank, Oslo, man. Oslo, Bruce. Number 19 most popular flight to Norway is Oslo. Well done, Nina and Sylvan Forest. That leaves me 1 city in Spain, 1 city in Switzerland, 1 city in India, and 1 more city in a place known as the Kingdom of the Netherlands. A big hint, it's in the, I believe, the Caribbean. Where would people fly out of Amsterdam to the Caribbean nonstop? Where in the Caribbean would that be? You guys should know that. Being cruise-aholics, you should know this. Puebla, Mexico. No, Zurich. Yes, Zurich, Switzerland. Thank you, Deb. You got it. Cool Jazz is guessing the country of Argentina. I need cities, please. Malaga, Spain. Bingo, you got it. That was Nina. Well done, Nina. That finishes Europe. We're done. I only need 2 cities one in India and one in the Caribbean. Aruba, Seville, Saint Martin, Saint Martin. Not quite Saint Martin. No, it's not Saint Martin. Turks and Caicos, no. Grand Cayman, no. Malaga, no. Malaga, you're right, Sylvan, but we already have it. I don't want to mislead you. It's in the Caribbean, but a very southern Caribbean. Very southern Caribbean. And a number of cruise ships do go here. Wondering if anyone can guess it. It's Dutch territory. And I wonder if you all know that. Maho Beach, no. Saint Martin, Nurse Nancy, no. Deb Guimet, Phillipsburg, no. St. Thomas, no. St. Kitts, Nassau, no. Southern Caribbean, just north of South America in the ocean. There it is, Deb, you have it. Curacao. Well done, Curacao. 8th most popular direct flight out of Amsterdam nonstop is Curacao. Why? Winter. They are flying there for the winter. I have one city left in India. Starts with the letter D. What city begins with the letter D in India? It is the 12th most popular flight out of Amsterdam. What would it be? In India, starting with the letter D, that completes our list. Here we go. Looking at my list here. Last Aruba just came in here. Delhi, it is Delhi. Thank you. Delhi, but I'll take it. Well done. Not Dubai, but it is Debbie. Deb got it. Nurse Nancy got it. All right, so that completes this quiz right here. The 20 most popular European and 20 most popular international flights out of Amsterdam. Here we go. For the European, the final answers were the number one flight was London Heathrow, then Barcelona, Charles de Gaulle Airport, Rome, Dublin, London Gatwick was number 6, Manchester, Copenhagen, Madrid, Munich, Zurich, Stockholm, Lisbon, Frankfurt, Istanbul, London Luton was number 16, Vienna, Milan, Oslo, and Malaga. Those are the top 20 European destinations. For international destinations out of Amsterdam, we're talking Dubai, number 1, Atlanta, number 2, JFK, number 3. That surprises me. I can't believe JFK is actually 3rd. Toronto, number 4, Tel Aviv in Israel, Detroit, Minneapolis, Curacao, Hong Kong, Shanghai, Nairobi, Delhi, Beijing, Abu Dhabi, Los Angeles, Bangkok, Houston, Singapore, Washington, and Mexico City. Those are the most popular international flights out of Amsterdam. Interesting stuff. All right, I've got a couple left, and I'm kind of hoping we can put this together. I'm going to try to do this as best I can. I need you to tell me, can you tell me the actors that starred in the movie Airport in 1971? It was an Arthur Haley book about the airport. I believe it was Chicago's airport. Can you tell me the actors that starred in that movie? There were a bunch of real A-list actors in this movie. I'm wondering if some of you are old enough to remember. I enjoyed the movie when it came out. I remember I was working in my father's music store at the time. I was 15 or 16, and he had read the book Airport. I had read the book Airport because he had given it to me and said, you're gonna like this book. It's rarely would he give me a book. I read it, I liked it, and when the movie came out, he said, you should go see it today. And instead of working in the store all day long, he sent me to the movies and let me watch the movie. I enjoyed it very much. He had seen it the night before with my mother, and he knew I would get a kick out of it. Anybody have a guess? Looking for the movie Airport, the drama. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. No, that's the wrong movie, you guys. We got the wrong movie. What are we looking for? Debbie Manuel, wrong movie. Michelle, I'm not sure what you're asking me for there. Bonaire, I don't know who you're talking about. I'm not sure what's going on there. Let's see here as I keep going through here. Let's see. Okay. There we go. And if I can do that, I might be able to do this. Maybe not. All right. We'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. I was thinking airplane. Lauren Green. No, Lauren Green, I don't believe was in the movie Airport. Lauren Green was not in that movie. Burt Lancaster. Lisa Murray, you are correct. Burt Lancaster had the starring role. He was Mel Bakersfield. How do you like that name? Mel Bakersfield Airport manager at Lincoln International Airport near Chicago, Illinois. All fake, fake, fake. Nurse Nancy laughing out loud. Michelle Curacao, Brittany Lockwood, huh? True Janie Sue. I was thinking Airplane too, Nurse Nancy. Linda Buffington, Dean Martin. Yeah, Dean Martin played Vernon Demarest. He was captain for Trans Global Airlines. Yes, indeed. Nurse Nancy, I really liked Airplane, the movie. Too funny. Brittany Lockwood, John Nettles. Brittany, I have no idea how you can even think of guessing this quiz because you're so young. I can't believe it. No, John Nettles was in the movie. Agnes, me too, Nancy. Lisa Murray, George Kennedy. Yep, George Kennedy as Joseph Joe Patroni, chief mechanic for Trans World Airlines at Lincoln International. Yeah. Brittany Lockwood, Lisa Tarbuck. I know who that is. Lisa, Brittany's just guessing wild, wacky stuff. Lisa Murray, Helen Hayes, who won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress for this movie. Helen Hayes, Mrs. Ada Quonset is their name. Absolutely. She practically stole the movie. Charlton Heston. Nope, Charlton Heston was not in this movie, but Burt Lancaster was. Jacqueline Bisset. Yes, as Gwen Megan, chief stewardess for TGA's Golden Argosy, Jacqueline Bisset was. And I believe she was the love interest of Dean Martin, if I'm not mistaken, in this movie. I think you guys have practically got everybody there is. Burt Lancaster, Dean Martin, Jacqueline Bisset, George Kennedy, Helen Hayes. Those were the top actors. Maureen Stapleton from the TV show, with Archie Bunker. Maureen Stapleton, she played the grief-stricken wife. She was the wife of the guy who blew himself up on the plane for the insurance money, but they found him out, so he wouldn't get paid. Who else was in this movie? Anyone else might recognize? Someone named Jean Seberg as Tanya Livingston, customer relations agent. Don't know if anybody knows her. But really, I think those are the main actors of this movie. All right, I got one more quiz for you, and this one, get ready for it because you guys are ready for this one. You are absolutely ready for this quiz, and here we go. Let's see if I can get this to load up properly. One moment here. This 1 second here. Here we go. All right, can you tell me the actors who are in the movie Airplane? You've been chomping at the bit. What are the actors' names that played in the movie Airplane? See if you can guess them. I don't know if I can load this thing up. I don't think I can, but I have to do it the old-fashioned way. Airplane. What were the names of the actors who played on Airplane? I mean, All the Family has show thinking about. All the Family was All the Family. Thank you so much, Debbie. Yes, I was thinking about All the Family. I love old movies, says Lisa Murray. Nurse Nancy, Leslie Nielsen. Yes. What is a hospital? What's that? It's a building with sick people in it. Yes, indeed. I told you before. My name is not Shirley. Yes. Leslie Nielsen, Debbie Manuel, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That is correct. Agnes, Leslie Nielsen, Debbie Manuel, Leslie Nielsen. Yep. Nurse Nancy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Leslie Nielsen's coming in like crazy. Nurse Nancy laughing. Julie Haggerty. Yes, Julie Haggerty was in the movie. Who else was in the movie? Lloyd Bridges. Yes, BC. You've got Lloyd Bridges in this movie as well. Lisa Murray. Robert Hayes. Yes. Well, he couldn't drink. He had a drinking problem. Kept spilling it on his head. Absolutely. Robert Hayes. We've got Robert Hayes, Julie Haggerty, Leslie Nielsen, Lloyd Bridges. We have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Who else do we have? We have Peter Graves. It's on the tip of my brain. Ugh, says Tunit. Peter Graves. Have you ever been to a Turkish prison? You ever seen a grown man naked? Cool Jazz. He's talking jive. He's talking jive. Jimmy Walker. Someone is saying Jimmy Walker. I don't know. Was Jimmy Walker in this movie? I'm looking. It's possible he was. It's possible he was. It's possible. I think he was. He was in the movie. He was the Wiper Man. Absolutely. Yep, he was in the movie. Barbara Billingsley. Yes, Barbara Billingsley was the jive talking lady in Airplane. Absolutely. Brittany Lockwood, huh? What? Oh, Brittany, you've got to see this movie, Airplane, and then find out who's in it. Nurse Nancy, Roger, Victor, Roger. Yeah, that's right. The one-liners from this movie are never ending, absolutely never ending. Let's see if anyone else has any other guesses here. There was the guy who was trying to talk him down to get him to land. He was his old commander. What was that guy's name? Anybody remember that guy? Oh my, I'm I late, Sebastian saying St. Nick, Steven Stucker, Robert Stack. Robert Stack. I love the autopilot. What was the name of the autopilot? What was the inflatable guy called? He had a name. Anybody remember that? Oh, my goodness. Robert Stack. Well done, you guys. This is so funny. This is hilarious. I'm just double checking my sheet here. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh my goodness. There we go. All righty. Any more guesses coming in here? Maureen McCormick. Maureen McCormick. Let's see here. Maureen McGovern was in the movie as a nurse. Let's see. Michael Winslow, voice effects. Okay. Otto. Yep, Otto. OTTO, actually. But Otto, BC, you got it. Cool Jazz. Bruce, you should do a movie of the month club. St. Nick, Otto was the pilot. There it is. Otto. Otto was the autopilot. Otto, you see? Lisa Murray, James Hong, Japanese general. Yes, he was there. You're right. That's absolutely right. Oh my God. Howard Jarvis as himself, the man in the taxi. Howard Jarvis, the man behind Proposition 30 in California. Only Californians will know who this guy is, and only older Californians will know who this guy is. Absolutely hilarious. We have Robert Hayes, Julie Haggerty, Leslie Nielsen, Peter Graves, Lloyd Bridges, Robert Stack, and I'm having trouble reading these names, and I'll tell you why. I took a photo, and you can see here, you see these names here? I took a photo with this camera of the names of these actors, but the photo is coming out blurry, so I'm having trouble actually seeing it, and this is why I'm having difficulty actually reading the names. But I'm doing the best I can with what little I've got, and I've got very little. Oh my gosh. I don't think there's anything more I can do about that. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, absolutely. Barbara Billingsley, you've got these all correct. I just can't name any more of them because I can't literally read them properly, but that was a lot of fun. That was a great movie. I agree with all of you on that. Let's see. Sebastian saying, I had an alarm set for 8:16, but it's now 9:17. He missed us by an hour. Is he ever late? He missed us completely. Oh my gosh. I love some of those scenes in Airplane where the woman is acting hysterically and the doctor slaps her a couple times and then people are behind him waiting to get at her. The one person has a crowbar, the other person has a baseball bat, one person has a gun. Jeez. That movie was a groundbreaker. It really was unbelievable. Anyway, there you go. Those are the quizzes for tonight. We have finished trivia this evening. I hope you've enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. Thank you for coming by today, and thank you for 25 thumbs ups. That's fantastic, considering how few of us there were tonight. I loved it. Brittany, Briss, you're doing great. You're doing the best you can. Thank you. Guys, I will see you tomorrow, Friday night at 5 o'clock Eastern time for my Friday night show. I'll stay on top of these stories as they keep breaking on the cruise front. And please subscribe and hit that bell notification icon so you can stay on top of my releases. And I'll join you again tomorrow evening at 5 Eastern. I wish you in the meantime a pleasant evening for January the 10th. Stay safe, stay warm, and stay healthy. And I'll see you tomorrow night. Brittany saying goodbye. Lisa, had a great time. Nurse Nancy, this was so much fun. Loved hearing you laugh. Bruce, thanks for hanging out, everybody. God bless. Agnes, did we break 9,000 yet? I don't think so, Agnes, but we're awfully close. Debbie Manuel, awesome job as usual, Bruce. Thanks for the fun. See you tomorrow. Stay safe, everybody. Toodles. I think we're about 8,950 something. So probably by tomorrow, it'll probably happen. I will not be late anymore, says Sebastian. It's all right. Debbie Moser, lots of fun, guys. All right, everybody. Have a pleasant evening. See you tomorrow at 5 o'clock. All right. Take care, everybody, and bye for now.